LinkedIn is one of the best tools to build your network. However, 95% of people have literally no idea how to use LinkedIn systematically to build opportunities for your careers in a systematic way. So the first step, if we are speaking about your LinkedIn profile and also your LinkedIn strategy, at least for the purpose of advancing your career, is to identify your objective. So first, you need to be clear on your objective. So where ultimately you would want to go. And if we're speaking about going from A, from your starting situation, to B, to your objective, to your desired situation, the core question is, how can LinkedIn support you on that journey, on that transition, right? But in order to be able to evaluate this and also answer that question, you would need to know what the objective is that you're working towards. Is it increasing your network, getting to know the right people, trying to ask for a referral, impressing the hiring manager, finding new opportunities? It can be all of this, and it can be many, many, many more things. But you would need to be clear on the solution scope you're working against, because otherwise it will be just very hard to have a systematic strategy in place. So that means number one is being clear on what you ultimately would want to achieve. And then in a second question, what is it that LinkedIn can do for you here in order to achieve this objective faster or in a more systematic way or with more likeliness? So once you are clear on this, then it's time to optimize your LinkedIn profile. So here only a couple of pointers. You will find more information in the link attached here in the description, but make sure you have a professional photo, make sure you have a professional background for your LinkedIn profile. Then make sure you have a convincing headline, because this is what people will take away once they have visited your profile. Make sure to have the relevant experience on your LinkedIn profile that you want people find about you. And this is your chance to tailor the perception of the person watching and browsing through your profile towards the direction you want it to have. And also make sure to post content, meaningful content that is supporting your objective and the perception of you as a great and valuable source for a specific topic or for whatever you want to stand. And then lastly, also make sure to engage with the people that you see as valuable for your next step. So let's also speak about how to find and approach the right person here that is able to help you achieving your objective. So in a first step, you would need to screen your own network. Always start with the level one, with the direct contacts you have in your LinkedIn network already. And here for some people, they already have hundreds and even thousands of people in their network. If this is the case for you, then even differentiate this a bit more and make sure to start with your close circle. So these people that you do really trust and actually know, right? Not these people you know from this one meeting or from this distant work relationship, but really make sure to start with your closed circle. So is someone already in a position that could help you? So either in a direct way, suggesting you things or helping you to solve your problems and questions, or in an indirect way by building a bridge or creating a contact, by connecting you with someone else in his or her network that might be able to help you with what you would want to achieve. So let's just make an easy example. You had a friend from university, that friend is now working for company X. You might be interested into company X and you see that either that contact or a friend of that contact is now working at company X, right? So why not reaching out and trying to get more information about that job and also potentially get access to the informal job market, so meaning getting the knowledge about jobs that might not even be published yet. So once you have finished that step, you can now expand your search, right? So yes, you've started with your close circle. Now let's broaden that. So there are what LinkedIn is calling the level 2 connections, and you might also want to see who's a friend of a friend, right? That might be able to connect you with another interesting prospect. Or what you also can do is just searching for commonalities. So essentially finding people that are not yet directly connected to you, but that are sharing commonalities with you. For example, with regards to the career journey that you and that person might have in common, or for example to the university you went to, or for example to the society you have been part of, or for example in the sports club you played, or yada yada yada. So as long as there is somewhat of a distant commonality, you can use that fact later on when you're reaching out to that respective person. And the stronger this commonality is, and the more relevant it is to your professional development, the better, because these people are X times more likely to respond to your messages. And then lastly, there is this very distant group of people that might still be able to help you, but you have no direct connection to them. This might be influencers or topic experts or people that you admire or think are posting great things, but you don't have a direct access or connection to them. And why we are differentiating this is because the messaging, the narrative you will use in order to approach them will be very different. So for the ones you already know and that are already in your close circle, obviously the messaging can be significantly more informal. Right, around this, hey person X, just wanted to check in with you, hope you're great. I'm currently doing XYZ, right? In order to do so, I would love to understand if you might be able to help me by boom, 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 right? Would love to jump on a quick call and also listen to how you have been doing throughout the last couple of hopefully days or weeks or months or years. So with regards to years, you might slightly adapt this, but you get the point. So with regards to people that are not part of your close circle, you will need to approach these type of individuals in a different way. Significantly more passive, significantly more polite, significantly more respectful. So here a common reach out would be, hey person X, or hello dear person, Mr. Doctor whatsoever, right? My name is XYZ. I'm currently doing ABC. So I'm interested in exploring DEF. So in order to do so, I found your profile interesting because, and so on and so forth. So I would love to understand if you would be open to quickly chat with me regarding, and then whatever you want from them. I'm more than happy to adhere to your schedule and would be thankful for a brief response, right? Something more along these lines and nuances. So being significantly more respectful and also understanding that they owe you nothing. And I mean literally nothing, right? It's just a nice thing to do for them if they would reply. And then lastly, to the very distant people, it's even further or even more important to tone down, to be clear that you're asking for a big favor from their end. Because honestly, people might get hundreds and sometimes even thousands of messages per year. So first, don't expect an answer. Second, be as polite as you can. But third, also try to send out with something really personal and something that is really valuing them as a human being, as an individual, as a professional. So this is increasing your chances to even get an answer. So let's speak a little bit more and in more detail about the messages that you could send and the characteristics of that messages. And again, coming back to the very first point discussed, you need to be clear about the desired outcome of your messages. So should it be a referral? Should it be an advice? Should it be pitching an idea? Should it be building a connection to a contact? What should it be? Be clear on this and be specific in your messaging. So, and then there are a couple of very helpful things to do. First, engage with that person and their content. Second, make sure to try to first give and then ask. Third, provide your value. Make sure that they do understand what you bring to the table if you do bring something to the table. Fourth, be short, polite, and on point. Fifth, try to focus on being perceived as building genuine relationships and not only asking for transactional favor. And sixth, follow up without being pushy. So I hope this is helping you, and for everyone who's interested, I collected some concrete examples and also some further information in the link below. You can download this and make sure that you are stepping up your LinkedIn game in a systematic way. My name is Dr. Jörn, founder of the CareerExcellenceSystem.com. If you learned one thing or two from today's video, make sure to smash that like button, comment everything that you would like to be interested to explore further or you would like to ask, and subscribe to that channel to make sure to not miss another episode. See you soon.